Bees in a trap. Bees in a trap. Bees in a trap. Bees in a trap. Who loved that song by Nicki Minaj? She talks about bees being in a trap. Do you know what that song really means? It means whenever you scheme and scam, you put yourself in a trap. You notice how in movies, the bad guys never survive? Because from the very beginning, they were scheming and scamming. Totally survive. And that's like that in real life too, eventually. Everything in darkness will come to light. That's why I love that song. Bees in a trap, bees in a trap. Because anytime at all you scheme and scam, that's what happened. You put yourself in a trap. I taught my kids not to lie, not to steal. And don't ever cover up lies for your friends. And even if it's your family. Don't cover up lies for them. That's what I taught my kids, the morals and values. And I don't need to teach nobody else's kids nothing. I need to teach my kids. I can't love somebody else's kids if I don't even love my own. And nobody could tell me how to love my kids. Just like I told the doctor last night in the hospital, how can you tell me how to behave? You are you. You're Caucasian. You didn't been through nothing I've been through. Whenever you put your shoes in my feet and things happen to you the exact same way it happened to me, let's have a conversation. Because I dare you, doctor, tell me anything about my health right now. Because there's 320 something false mental illnesses that people actually get disability checks for. So please, doctor, don't make me embarrass y'all people even more with trying to try to make me feel like I need to be on some medication when the medication I just took makes me nervous. And you're looking at me talking about I'm nervous. I look like I'm nervous. And I talk like I'm nervous. Excuse me, doctor. You just gave me albuterol, steroids. Am I supposed to not be nervous? Wasn't I not being able to breathe? And why do you have to call other people to verify if I'm mentally ill when mental illness does not exist? All you're doing is setting people up too to commit fraud with you and the hospitals. Don't ever try to lock me up again for a mental illness. Don't ever ask me, is there something mentally wrong with me? If you don't see that in my brain, then you can't make that statement. You're just making money off of false medical illnesses. And you have all of these people, most of them that are on disability, they're just walking the streets committing more crimes. And you let them get away because you claim that they have this disability. I like proof. Talk is cheap. Anybody could say anything. if they want to make money off of it. I tell the medical profession and every profession around the world, don't test me, because I know your work just as well as you know it. Instead of me having my own business, people want me to work for their businesses. Why would I work for somebody when I could work for myself? Because I work for myself. And I don't dare want to work for anybody. I don't want to be nobody's slave. What I look like working for somebody when I have all this time myself. Put black people in the mental ward. Love putting black people in the mental ward when they speak out against the injustices. And you want to put them in a psychiatrist and psychologist to teach them to shut up and not talk about their trauma. You want them to you want the patients to talk to you about their situation. And when they do, because it's traumatic to you, you feel that it's traumatic. It's so traumatic to the patient that they need medication. The reality is the best medication is talk. But this society is so used to stigmatizing kids. And after a while of you telling somebody that they're mentally ill, especially a kid, they do become mentally ill a little bit because you and your friends and your family told them that when they're not really mentally ill. If they can get up and walk around and they know their sense of direction, they could still work. They should work like everybody else. Work like everybody else. All they do is roam the streets and cause problems and make more babies. Talking about helping. Don't ever believe somebody when they want to talk about helping you, especially family members and friends. Yeah, it's the truth. You be halfway dead waiting for somebody to help you. Best consolation is go to the government. At least you have a better chance. Don't depend on family and friends. That's what I told my kids before. Because you'll put yourself in a real bad situation depending on other people. What do you have to do for and to that person to pay them back for what they gave you and or did for you? That's what I always said to my kids. More of a reason why you shouldn't be taking anything from anyone. Go get it for yourself. Get a pay stub and a legitimate job.